hopefully. Yeah, there we go. Now we've got a mic as well. Even better.
Let's go. Alright, I'll mute while I do my intro and then I'll come back to you.
Okay, dokie. Sounds good to me. We are here with episode, what are we, episode 4 of the Firm Farm Challenge here tonight, which is, as you may have noticed by the title, is called My Faux Pas, or My Financial Faux Pas, which is just a central way of saying that I may have stuffed up. I've currently got $800 to my name, and realistically I need more than that, so tonight's going to be all about getting some of that money back. Just wait for a second. And yeah, not really sure what we're going to be doing. Well, I know what I'm going to be doing. That's the only thing I can do right now. So untangle all of my wires. Talk to this fella over here. Hey, buddy. Who are you? So that's a nice field down there. Should have taken that one to start with.
Alright, Mr. Duke, we are live. We're in the farm. We're ready to go.
Oh, there you are. Look at you with your
How much
how.
money have we got in the bank?
I would rather not talk about my financial situation right now. I'm not very liquid.
But mine's not fantastic either. I've only got 53 grand in the bank, or just under 53 grand.
Only. Only.
My loan situation is a bit better than yours, though, from what I can remember.
I currently have a loan of $500,000. It's maxed. I cannot do any more.
Well, I've only got 100,000 loan, which that will probably increase tonight with, depending on how we go and wanting to buy some extra things. But we'll see how it all goes in the long run.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, if you'd like to know
How we go.
my exact financial situation, I currently have $800.
$800, jeez, you're broke.
I'm very broke. So I think I know what tonight's going to entail. Trying to make it back,
I'm trying to make some money, eh?
and maybe even whoring myself out a little bit. I'm not sure.
Well, let's hope tonight we don't have any internet issues and we don't get any cutouts halfway through. But Duke's got the timer on his stream. I probably should get a timer on my stream as well, so we can see it from both views. But I think I'm ready to get into the farming. Are you?
I'm ready. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's do it.
Get into your tractors.
Start your tractors. Oh, it's good as well because
Right.
it's actually it's actually left me at the same spot that I was before, so I'm happy about that.
Right. G'day, Mr. Sheep. How are we? We've got 10 sheep there. The meadow's starting to grow. I do need to put some food in here, but I can't exactly remember how to do that. And I also forgot that I made a bit of a mess at the end of the last episode by cutting this tree down. So now it's tree everywhere, and that tree is right next to the silo. So that's joyful.
Why is there no field detected for this? This is stupid. What are you doing to me?
The grass is growing. That's right. We've got harvester. This. Here
Oh
is still
no, that's not a good start. My contract that I'd started last week has now expired.
Oh no.
So
That is not good.
that's joyful. That was a nice one too. Alright, well, I'll just take that one.
So what's the loading there? Well, I can unload there. I really need a... wish that had a spout to spout out the grass. That's not going to happen. So, let's have a look where we at.
Where we at, man? Where we at?
Where we at?
I'm going the wrong way. That's where I'm at. I'm
I'm
already onto a good start.
ready to harvest. Well, I have the facilities to do that.
So you're cheating, is what you're saying?
How was that cheap? because I've bought the stuff to do it.
Sure. I don't know.
So I do not have 343 grand though to buy that field. But I could. Okay, let's do that.
I still don't think I'm going the right way. Oh, I am, but it's so far out of the way.
So
You do a contract on field 36, you'd think field 34 is pretty close. It is not.
do that. Yeah. Alright. Let's make some money.
I think that's probably my biggest problem is that I've spent too much money, obviously, but I spent too much money on the short term.
Yeah, so you tried to rush it.
I went too hard too quickly. And yeah, it's coming back to bite me in the bumhole.
I need to turn that music off because it's terrible for one. But also, it does pick it up on YouTube. Doesn't give you a copyright strike or anything, but it does pick it up. And on that note, we are not streaming, well, I am not streaming to YouTube tonight. I decided that we're not going to do the dual streams, we're just going to concentrate on Twitch. But then we're going to just do a little bit of an edit and then upload to YouTube after the fact. Just because I think the restream's not doing me any favours at the moment, so we're going to move away from that and see how we go.
Oh my god, this... I am. I am indeed. Because I'm a creature of habit. But also, this field that I'm at right now, to get there I've got to drive off of a cliff. Oh no, I don't.
No.
Oh no. Actually, no, I don't. Ignore me. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
I was going to say, you just drive around, right?
Well, it was a bit of a steep hill, but it wasn't nearly as bad as I thought it was.
Doing assist, I want to go with that. It's pretty good actually. Let's keep it like that.
I've been thinking about ways today that I can try and get the best out of this situation that I've sort of found myself in. And I didn't really come up with any answers, if I'm honest. Because all I could think about was, I need to make it to 4:30 so I can go home. Start my leave off in style.
So you start your leave off in style playing Farming Sim.
That's correct.
That's the way I like it. That's the way
And
I like it.
I also played Minecraft with Elliot tonight. And when I say...
Learn anything?
Yeah, a little bit. He was teaching me how to do stuff, which is not just a bit sad, really. He's like, no, Dad, we need to do this. No, Dad, we need to do that. Dad, we need to build a house. Dad, the zombies are going to come and get us. I'm like, okay. And sure enough, they did come and get us. And we died.
We've all been there.
But then we were building another house on a different map. And he was like, Dad, you're the best dad. And I was like,
And that makes it all worth it.
It did make it worth it, and he's excited because I'm dropping him at school tomorrow. It's just good times. Before I get my face opened up on Friday.
Get yourself a new face, eh?
Yeah, it's gonna be like that movie Face Off.
What a movie. That's a banger of a movie.
I don't think I've ever actually seen it.
What?
I've seen
How do you not think Face Off?
maybe I've seen bits of it.
But then I say that and I realise who I'm speaking to.
Yeah, I don't really watch movies. I was thinking though, on my time off, I might try and watch the John Wick movies.
Yeah, they're good movies.
I've seen the first two.
I think they're making another one, like a female version.
I knew they were making, they did a series as well, I think, about the hotel.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was meant to watch that, but because I hadn't seen like the third and fourth movie, I was like, I don't know if it follows on. I don't think it would though, because it's just based on the actual. What is going on here? Like it's based on the hotel as a whole, not. It's just from the same universe, I guess.
Fair enough. Well, I think I may have misjudged this field a little bit. It's actually quite big. And I think I'm going to have to empty my harvester probably about 10 times before I even finish it.
Well, I misjudged this field. It is on a fucking cliff. I can't get around half of it because the thing's too steep. But when I say half of it, I mean it's just like a little corner of it, but still frustrating.
Yeah, look, I think we both over-exaggerated there. I'm not going to take 10. I am going to take a few. But I'm not even going to get around one full lap, I don't think, before I need to empty out my harvester.
So I just had to duck out for a second there. Someone was watching me.
Now, do I want to store this, or do I just want to sell it straight off the bat? I reckon if I store it, that means I could probably tick off the storing of 100,000 litres of grain. Maybe I'll do that. But saying that, I know my silo does not hold 100,000 litres of grain because it's too small.
You might need to buy a second silo.
I think I'm going to have to. Disconnect you trailer? Oh, do I have to? Does that trailer? No, that trailer won't take it. Hopefully we can upgrade this trailer to a bigger one soon because she's quite small. Small but mighty. Before we go do that, how much space do I have in this silo?
I suppose as well at some point we're going to have to try and figure out how we want to, or if we ever want to speed up time and stuff as well, how we want to approach that.
75,000, maybe 25,000 space. Which one would I have to buy? Another one, which at the moment I do not have the money for. So, might as well just put a jukey here and borrow a little bit more.
And just max out everything.
I'm pretty much close to it now. I would really like that to go there. Why can't I do that? this isn't quite going as planned, but that's right. We can put that
So far,
like that.
I'm very much on the plan of what I plan to plan.
Oh no.
We're only 5 minutes in now. Actually, we're 10 minutes in now.
That's okay, I said I was filled, didn't it? Alright, we are so late. So let's get back in. Let's go. Tell how much field that is. I'm cutting across it.
If you lease a vehicle for a contract, does the vehicle lease cost, is it ongoing or is it a set amount?
It's a set amount for that contract. Until that, as long as the contract time doesn't run out, or even if the contract time runs out, then.
Because I have a feeling that I had more money than this, but because it was spread over the space of a week, the cost of the lease has probably just kept going.
Well, we haven't played a week in game time though, so.
No, but I think on the server though, it's just continuous, isn't it? Like, it's not like a pause. That's what Dozer used to say anyway. He said single player it kind of does, but server games they just keep progressing.
Maybe, I'm not 100% sure.
Because it would make no sense that the contract would be expired.
Well, it didn't do that the week before when I had the contract. I came back and finished up my contract with no problems.
Oh really? That's bizarre then. That's really strange. Oh well.
For saying that, hang on a sec. After week 1, didn't the server go down? It stopped. We had to restart it before.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
One of the weeks it stopped, so that might be the week that I did the thing.
Yeah, maybe.
Keep that in mind, that if we finish an episode, make sure you finish your contract off then.
Yeah. Ugh, don't try and chance it, because it ain't gonna be worth it.
Did you buy a new tractor or something?
No, I think this is leased for the contract.
Oh, okay. What's that? I can see what's in the shop.
Huh. No, I definitely didn't buy anything. I wouldn't have had the money to be able to buy anything.
This map. Alright, so now we've got 150,000 litres of silo available, so we will be able to store enough grain in the silos to tick off a goal, and hopefully after we finish this field, that should give us enough. I'm probably being a little bit overzealous here.
It's
I don't
nothing.
think there's going to be that much in this field, but
There's nothing wrong with having a dream. Alright, so that's all of those ones done. We have a bit more cash. We're up to $16,000. Actually, these are my stuff. Okay. I thought I leased these ones.
stuff that you bought and you just left them there, so.
I just thought the cultivator and the tractor I'd leased from the shop, but turns out I didn't. I'm actually kind of lost. I'm not really sure where I'm going. this way.
Pipe can go in. Let's go back to harvesting. So we're starting off with this little Macy Ferguson harvester. One of the goals is that we need to own 3 tractors over 500,000.
Yep, that's the one.
So, a long way to go before we can do that yet.
Yep. It just goes to show that this is a marathon, not a sprint, as we keep saying. But some of the goals are definitely proof of that.
Yeah, well, we both had our own little tactics here, and we'll see how they go.
I think I'm the wrong way again.
Once we get past this first couple of little ones here, which I might do it from here. We'll go every second one, I think.
Right, so this is, you can't get through there, but I'm going to challenge that. And I'm probably going to regret it. Yep, I'm wedged.
Ah, that old chestnut, I tried doing that too. It's stuck between the buildings.
Yeah. Come on. This is time we don't have.
This way, if we go every second line, it should mean it doesn't take as long. Because we will not have to stop for 3-point turns, and then we can go back every second on the way back. That is the theory. Whether that is the case and that works or not, we will find out shortly.
There we go. I'm going to call it skillful driving, even if it wasn't. Because I managed to get out of it.
But I think the amount that I'm going to get for this field isn't going to be as much as I thought it was going to be.
Right, but this street's going to take me right back to where I need to be. Yeah, my crops have started growing. Hang on. What? I have 2 tractors now.
How do you have 2 tractors?
I don't know. But the second one isn't listed as mine.
Have you not finished the contract though?
No, I did. I think it's because it went over the thing. Oh, hang on.
Right. G'day, Aegis. How you going?
There you go. Apparently there was a bomb threat at Saints Road McDonald's.
McDonald's?
Yeah, the Saints Road one in wherever Saints Road is.
Planes.
Yeah. It's
How's
just,
your night, Nine Ages?
there's a silly place to park.
If you don't give me all the nuggies right now, I'll blow this place to hell.
Guess I'm behind the counter going, the fuck? Sorry, bro, I just work here.
I get paid enough for this shit. It's a really weird place to do a bomb scare, right? Like, I bet it will come out that it will just be one of the workers didn't want to work or something like that, so that they did it. And then they'll get fired, and then they'll get a criminal charge, and they'll be like, I should have just worked.
Yeah. Right, gotta figure out where these contracts are. What have I got? 10, 16, which is next door, and 47.
Let's finish this row.
Okay, actually kind of close to each other. That works well. I like it.
Come on, tractor, let's go. Let's go get a load.
And then blow it.
Load of this guy.
It's still growing.
Are you winning? Technically, nobody's winning because we're in the middle of the challenge, but I think I've set myself up for success. Maybe. I don't know. Time's going to tell, but the way things are looking at the moment, I'm doing alright. Like I'll hopefully tick off another challenge tonight. I've got enough silos now to store the 100,000 litres of grain, so that's my plan for tonight, is to get that 100,000 grain in there and then sell that off. And if I sell that off on the train, that'll be another challenge as well. So that's what I'm hoping for tonight. Get those two challenges ticked off, and that will get me back level with Duke.
That'll put you in the lead, won't it? Oh no, it'd be 3-all then. Yeah.
As long as he doesn't tick off anything tonight.
Well.
But we've got a long way to go, so it's...
Yeah, it's going to be a long game.
Yeah, I think I've set myself up a little bit better than what Duke has as well, because I've already got some solar panels out there making some money for me as well. I've got some sheep that I need to feed, but they're there ready to make wool. So I've sort of put groundwork in, I think, a little bit better than what Duke has, because he hasn't done all of those things yet. So I'm not ticking off challenges per se, but I'm doing all the little things to tick off further challenges in the future. And that's what I'm hoping is going to happen, and that's how I hope it's going to be.
They'll all just tick each other off.
But yeah, that's the theory in the long, looking down the long road. But we'll have to wait and see what happens. In my mind, it's like, yeah, this is a foolproof way to win. But Duke is more of a farmer than what I am. He's played this a lot more than I have. So
It doesn't mean I'm any good at it though. I love how you're assuming I'm just good at it.
I believe in you.
Well, thank you. I appreciate you believing in me.
I believe in Joe. Game looks fun, but they have there's no really...
Yeah,
this is just a made-up challenge that we've done to sort of have a little bit more interest in it, because we played it for a fair bit on our other farm with another person that we used to play with, and it's pretty much got everything done that you can do with that.
Yeah.
And there's no sort of challenge behind it anymore, you're just farming for the sake of farming.
Yeah. It's like, I still play my solo one, and it's like, it's a bit more tricky because you're not working together with anyone, you kind of just, it's all on your own. So solo farming is a bit of a different challenge on its own. Still fun, but I think you can get more life out of it. Whereas with this, we were just like, yeah, let's just like make up a challenge of how to of what to do, and then see if we can turn it into a competition between each other.
So here we are. We're challenging each other, we're pushing each other to the limit.
And at the
Really,
end,
at the moment, I've taken out a $400,000 loan to get this field done to try and finish a challenge. So I'm hoping that once I've done the challenge and then
how
I
is
sell this
it?
back, and then someone would get me loan down plus sell the 100,000 litres of grains as well, then I should be in a pretty good position. Hopefully. So I'm hoping that will pay off all my loan, and that way I've got money again. Or maybe I keep the loan there and then I can upgrade some farming
Some implements.
items. Another tractor maybe, better trailer. But I haven't got any like cultivators or anything like that, or seeders, so I do have to start investing in those so I can actually buy some fields for the future.
That is some stuff that I do have though as well, so that's sort of where I've got a little bit of an upper hand on that. So it's all in the approach play.
Yeah. I think it's way too early to say who's in front, really, because there's a long way to go. But may the best man win.
Yes, indeed. Because at the end of the day, farming is always the winner.
Farming is the winner, or the viewers are the winner? I'm going to go with the viewers are the winner because
I don't know, I think
I've been
farming's the
watching
winner.
parts of farm, and farming doesn't look like a winner most of the time. Yeah, look, I'm having fun. It's a lot more chilled than playing EAFC or Fortnite, so.
Well,
Just sit here
although
and have fun.
although we did play Fortnite last night and won.
Yeah, we got a dub. Not just a dub, we got a crown dub.
Didn't we win 2 in a row?
Yeah. We certainly did.
Because that's just how
And
we
then
roll.
went back to bench.
Well, no, that's when we quit because we'd already won. We're like, we've finished this. We don't need to do this anymore. Got him with the lightsaber, and Mundy sniped one. I think we won 3 games total.
Yeah. We did, considering the couple of times we played before that, we didn't win anything, so.
They must have seen us coming and were like, yeah, we feel sorry for these guys.
We hadn't played it for that long, so you're just getting back in the groove.
Oh, what is going on with these tractor controls? Tractor in all over the place.
So I'm hoping this theory is going to work, but doing every 2 lines, but we'll see. That's not even fucking the song, but anyway. I was thinking of Groove Armada in my head and then said Smooth Operator and it ended up becoming Groove Operator.
Oh. Well, it could be.
The reason I was thinking of Groove Armada is because they were in Clarkson's Farm.
Were they? Ah, yeah, with the,
Sustainable farm.
yeah, that's the one.
Oh no!
Yeah. We watched an episode of that tonight.
Back.
Actually, we watched most of an episode, I should say. We didn't watch a whole one because the kids were on the TV.
Brainbus doesn't even know to give it up.
It came pretty close, not gonna lie.
I forgot to put the pipe out.
You don't live in the north though.
One pipe.
Ah. .47. Where is that one on the map? Oh, that's easy. Let's just follow this road. Awesome.
check us out on YouTube after. Feel free to leave a comment. Tell us what you're liking. Tell us what you're not liking. Tell us what you want to see on these farming challenges. I'm also thinking about doing a solo one as well. Just a little bit lighter on it, so instead of a 2-hour episode, doing something a little bit smaller, maybe half an hour, a little bit easier to digest. Tell us what you'd like to see. If you like a certain harvest, you like to see a field from start to finish, end to end. Let us know what makes you interested in watching farming stuff.
Farmers' feet pics. I was going to say something, but I thought I better not.
Farmers' feet pics. What do I have to do? Go put my feet in the dirt in the garden and then take a photo?
Oh, yeah.
Jeez, I was way too excited for that. Yeah, maybe I'll have to. Oh, so hard. Want to touch the booties.
Oh, God, I have to mute that bit out.
Doesn't work as well as touch the hiney, like Adam Sandler. You probably get it. But I could do it. I've got lots of dirt at the moment. I've got half a garden that hasn't got any flowers or anything. I could even get some photos in front of the grass. And my brand new grass. Grass blades through the toes.
Shame we don't have the belts anymore. Could have done it with the belts.
Got an old one. Got the old ACW Heavyweight Championship.
Do the old HBK pose in the garden.
I don't think I have the facilities for that.
You got a garden? You got a belt? That's all the facilities you need.
Yeah, but I'm past dad bod now. I'm into the keg territory. I'm actually past the keg too. I think I'm the whole bloody pub at this stage.
What?
Get your pipes in, mate. Turn your harvester back on. Get yourself down. Let's get back to work.
There we go. Contract finished. Good one. Alright, that's an extra like £5 I think. Total. What do we do next? I really don't want to do spinach. Like, I really don't want to do spinach.
Do your spinach.
It's going to take forever.
And for those that do watch, are you pro mods or against
Oh,
mods?
against mods. We hate the mods. Fuck the mods.
Duke and I have been sort of el natural with our games, but I do acknowledge that some of the mods are quite fun and do help.
I like the plough, which is completely horizontal as opposed to long ways.
Yeah, that was good plough.
I miss my plough.
Mods on this is so much fun. Yeah, on our other map we had quite a few. And like I really wanted horses, because I like horses. So we had to get the no ride mod, and then we ended up making a racetrack. And then we sort of stopped playing and never ended up having races on it. Because that was the whole plan, is that we made a racetrack and had the horses and we were going to do races. And then you could bet on your channel points to see who would win the race.
I think I've gone the wrong way. Oh no. I didn't go the wrong way, I just went a different way. Oh, there's a car in the way, so I can't go anywhere. We also had a bike jump as well.
Yeah, we did make that. Tracker drag racing. The possibilities are endless, really. You can make sort of heaps on here. And with the amount of mods that you can get, I remember watching one guy who had the monster truck mod on. Just fly around the track with a monster truck.
I feel like I'm going to regret having taken this contract. The time it's going to take me to get there is not going to be worth it.
This field is bigger than I thought it was. Which means we should be... What have we done so far? We've done 3 trailers, I think. 3 trailers at 8,000, 24,000 litres. I don't think we're going to get enough to get 100,000 off this. I think we're just going to be short. Saying that, that's 3. So 2 for that length. So 3 for length. So 1, 2, 3. Maybe another 3 more. 25,000, let's say. Yeah, we are going short. So we've only got 30,000 in the silo at the moment. So I think we're going to finish out about 80,000 litres. I reckon that's my my prediction.
Here I am just driving the bloody rock removalist around without a trailer because I'm a silly boy.
So how far are we? We're 40 minutes down the episode already.
Yep. A third of the way there.
So the hopes of actually finishing this 100,000 litres of grain isn't looking that promising at the moment. I don't know if I'm actually going to get anything ticked off again this week.
Well, if it helps you, I'm not going to either.
I've updated my social list as well, so that all my socials are now on there. So we've got my YouTube on there, the Discord on there as well. So if you want to follow us so that you can keep an eye on everything, then please do.
And I haven't got my YouTube on there as yet.
I know that if you're watching this back on the YouTube after, you won't be able to click on those links. So all of those links should be in the description below. You also have my tip link on there, so if you're feeling generous and you buy me a coffee, then feel free to chuck a tip through. If not, I'm happy you just leave me a comment and a subscribe, or anything that you can do. Even just the view time, I'm happy with anything. So I appreciate you for coming in, hopefully, and sticking around.
Only for feet pics. Well, you know, every subscription on YouTube and every follow on Twitch does help the channels that we're trying to, helps us keep going with providing content, and also makes us feel good inside ourselves.
I'm thinking I need to start up an only feet account with the way Aegis is asking for feet pics. Cover it in grass and different. I've got some hydrangeas growing at the moment. I think I've got some little sunflowers potentially.
Sunflowers are amazing when they grow through.
But hey,
Yeah.
$20 is $20, right? So it's going to pay my wage and I have to work. Then
Well,
foot pics, here they come.
and it's the least gross of the OnlyFans world, really. and probably the
Yeah,
easiest.
it's like anything though. Like you see a video of people online, and they're like, "Oh, I made this much money from selling feed pigs. I made this much money from drop shipping. I made this money from reviewing products." And then you try and do it, and it's like, wow, this money isn't that easy.
No, I've seen that video of like there's these like chicks on the video, and they're like, "Oh, if you save $1 a day for a whole year, do you know how much money you would have saved? $30,000." Hang on a minute.
Good maths.
It's like,
But
oh, when you,
surely that's just a joke, right? Like, they can't be that silly.
oh, I don't know. Whereas the other one is, oh, what did she say? It's like, if you if you go to a restaurant and you're like, oh, what should I buy? That's not, or what should I get to eat? That's not the mindset. You should be like, how could I buy this restaurant? Like, the fuck? Yeah, because that's what I really want to think about when I go to a restaurant is how can I buy this place? Oh, and also then pay the staff and the bills and, all the overheads that go with it. Get your head out of your ass.
I don't know about you, but if I'm going to a restaurant, I'm going there because I want to eat the food, not because I want to buy it.
Yeah.
Imagine having 50,000 days in a year. That would be insane. Nobody's living past 1 year old. Nobody's going to make to a year old.
He had a good long life. He was 2 months old.
Even dogs have a longer life. Look at me, just sitting there, farming away. Not a care in the world.
That's not the attitude. You should go. You should go into it and be like, how can I own this farm? How can I own this field?
50,000 days in a year is 136 years. Yeah. Nobody's growing that old.
I read somewhere the other day that this guy's like 102 years old. He's a doctor in America, I think it is. And he's like, he basically still goes to the gym every day or 3 times a week or something. He's like, he just keeps on doing stuff, and he still like does medical practicing as well. And he's like, my old practice closed down, but no one else would take me on because of my age. And he's like, but I'm still pretty good. Like, I've still got all my faculties and stuff about me. So fucking hell, 102 years old and still going. He still wants to work as well.
If I ever make that long, I don't want to be working.
No,
I want to work now, goddammit. I want to enjoy life and live life, and can't even do that because the government makes it hard for anything you want to do. I mean, if you're helping people with your job, sure. Yeah, I guess. I suppose you get that fulfillment from doing that and helping people. It's a little bit different. But working just the everyday 9 to 5 for me, for an insurance company, making their systems work, it's... And look, to be honest with you, I don't actually hate my job. I just don't want to do it. There's things I don't like about my job. Of course, everyone's got that. But no, Brian, I don't want to serve people in retail for until I'm 100 years old. Yeah, definitely not. That was my last career was retail before I moved into insurance, and I would never do it again. You do not get paid enough money, get ripped off, you got to deal with people being angry all the time and talking shit to you. No, thank you.
Well, I even think Storage King was technically classed as retail, which was a lot of fun.
Beats the hell out of hard labour for pennies. Oh, it definitely does. But like my job, for what it is, it pays good money. And considering some days if systems are down, I can't do anything, so I'll just go watch YouTube or do something else. So there's so many times where I've had nothing on for the day. So I shouldn't really complain too much. As I said, it's not that bad of a job, but I still would like to not be stuck into a 9 to 5 role where I can enjoy my life and do things. Maybe one day. Maybe this is what will be the catalyst. Farming sim episodes on YouTube.
Could be the way. It'd be hilarious if someone followed me right then.
Perfect time.
I planned it that way.
But I don't think that'll be the case because I can't even get 10 concurrent viewers on Twitch.
Yeah. Feel that.
But a man can dream, right?
I'd love to have just 5 people, like, or an average of 5 per stream to start with.
It definitely is. Like, Sunday night was a good night, but like I think averaged like 5 or something like that for the stream, and there was 8 in there for quite some time, so I was pretty happy with that. I know there's a few people just lurking in there, which I don't mind. It just gets the numbers up and it makes it feel like you're achieving something. But I don't know. I've moved away from Restream to see if that was the issue, because I feel like once I started using Restream, that sort of felt like my numbers just went off a cliff. So I don't know if Twitch is maybe then sort of using that algorithm to block stuff so you're not highlighted as much, or I don't know. Or just maybe I'm just a terrible streamer. Eh?
Well,
Restreams, I was using the free version of that so then I could stream to both Twitch and YouTube at the same time. I know you can get a plugin so you can do that directly from OBS without using the other programs, but my computer's hardware isn't that good, so I don't think it'll hold that. So Restream makes it a little bit easier to do that, and it's a bit easier on your computer. But as I said, I think it's like everything, right? Everyone releases a free version of something, and then you've got a paid version. So I feel like if you use the paid version, it's probably going to promote you a little bit better. It's going to be easier, but I am splitting up my eggs, so that's why I've changed it back now. I'm just going to stream on Twitch only, not worry about YouTube for that, but then I'm going to download this stream and put that on YouTube and then use that as an episode that way, so it then has the different algorithm that way, and hopefully that helps a little bit to get numbers up.
yeah, I think the hardest thing for me with this is just trying to get views on YouTube. Like, just trying to, I don't even know how. We tried that stuff last night, which hopefully helps a little bit.
It's a lot of work either way for putting stuff on Twitch and YouTube and trying to, like, obviously being a full-time content creator isn't for everyone. Like, it's not easy. So
I think a lot of people don't realise how hard it is as well, and how much other stuff you'd have to do with it. They kind of just go, yeah, I'm going to stream on Twitch, and then like 3 months later they go, oh, I can't get viewers, and I can't, like, nothing's happening, but they haven't actually put in any effort. Yeah, like these new guys that come in, it's like they're not even trying anything different.
yeah, well, I'm sort of in that category as well, because I don't know. For me, I was like, when I was wrestling, working full time, family, streaming, I had the excuse of, oh, I'm not putting any extra time into it. But for me as a whole, I really don't like social media. So for me, putting stuff on social media, that's just a chore to me because I don't really want to do it. But that's the thing that I'm lacking the most with all my stuff is that I kind of really need to put more into my social media so that I can generate more views and more interest in the stream. And until I do that, I don't think I am going to grow at all. And part of me as well, and I don't know, maybe I don't, I'm not that easy to entertain. Like I don't really watch much comedy and stuff like that. So to me, to be entertained is I'm really picky. So when I look back at some of my stuff as well, and I'm like, oh, there could be a clip there, and then I'm like, oh no, I don't think that's good enough. And I never think anything that I do is good enough. So that's why I don't then put clips on. So it makes it hard. I think I just got to stop being so picky about myself and just get the content out there. And as I get it out there, then it's just going to help. I think. Yeah, and that's sort of the same thing for me. Probably Duke's in the same basket as well. Is that it's not a full-time job, so it is for fun. And the problem is, is like this is where it's at. Is that like before I was like, yeah, whatever. I'm going to be playing the games anyway. I'll stream, so I'm not losing anything to do it. But then you still get to that point where you're like, man, I just want to see a little bit of growth. And then if you get that little bit of growth, then you sort of feel a bit better. But I also don't want to like sound like I'm whiny either because I'm not. I'm kind of like appreciative that people do come in and stuff like that. It's just yeah. Sometimes it's hard to want to keep streaming when you have the really low days where it's like, oh, there's one person in my chat and that person in my chat is Duke. So
I have that effect on a lot of people, to be honest.
what that you just come in their chats.
So that they see that I'm there and they're like, oh, okay. This guy again.
stop, stop poking the bear, Aegis. My point is that I have these friends that used to come in and then. Okay, this is going to sound a little bit whiny, okay, and I'm going to say it anyway because we're talking about it, but
It's probably also facts, because it's probably the same point that I've brought up many, 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 many times. And it drives me insane.
more so I knew this would happen to a degree anyway, but when I was at wrestling, I had a few people from wrestling dropping into streams and stuff like that because at that point they needed me because I was running the company. And as soon as that sort of stopped, then all those people just stopped coming into streams or anything like that. And like, it is what it is, right? Like, I'm not gonna. People have got their own lives to deal with and stuff like that, but I would rather people just come in because they wanted to be here, and that's the point that I'm making with Drew, because like he's always there to support me. You come in heaps ages. Forrest comes in a fair bit as well. Like you just come in because you want to help out and see it succeed, and I try and drop into your streams as much as I can as well. And the people that have been around for a while, they want to see each other succeed and stuff like that. And that's sort of where it is, but it's hard because as streamers, we're all jumping into each other's streams. So yeah, it's good that we're all supporting each other, but we've also got our own timetables and stuff like that, so that it's not something that you're widely going to have streamers in your channel all the time too. You sort of want some of those extra viewers coming in. But I feel like with Twitch as well, it's very hard to get that discoverability, because Twitch sort of pushes the people that make them money, not necessarily the people that aren't making them much money like us.
I think it's also gotten harder since they've changed the affiliate, like they've lessened the affiliate and what you've got to do to get that as well. So there's more people streaming now that don't have to put in as much work to get to the same point. You know what I mean?
Have they listened to the affiliate?
Yeah, it's like 25 followers now, and you need to only stream.
The average 3 viewers and all that stuff there, don't you?
It's like you only have to stream for 3 days in a row or something. There's like a whole bunch of things that they've lowered. Which, you know, good for them, because, you know, it's hard to get affiliate, but that's sort of, you know, that's the whole point of, like, if you want to make it work, well, you've got to put in the effort.
I didn't realise that.
Yeah. It's only in the last sort of week or so, I think.
That is interesting. Well, my son will be happy about that because he's wanting to do affiliate, so. A friend of mine just got affiliate and he had to do 50 followers in 14 days or something. Okay.
Yeah, I think it's like 25 followers now, and yeah, you have to stream for like 8 hours or something, or have 3 streams or something within a month or whatever it is. It's like almost half of what it was to get there previously.
Oh wow.
Which, you know, maybe I'll set up Elliot a Twitch account and he can start doing it. We'll do a father-son stream together on Minecraft. He'll love it. With him just telling me what to do.
That's why YouTube make it so hard to get sort of affiliated with them, because I think they pay a lot better with the VODs on YouTube. So you've got to have that 1,000 followers and stuff like that, and a heap of viewers stuff. So, which is kind of cool that they've sort of stayed that way. I think they added some sort of smaller ones as well, so you can start getting ad revenue, but not the actual other stuff.
Well, I'm a bit of a way off on that one. I've got 13 subscribers on there, so.
I've only got 67, so I'm not that far in front of you.
But as I said to you earlier, I think I said it anyway, I'm going to try and do a few streams while I'm off during the day, just to see if the time of it makes a bit of a difference.
Yeah, you might get some viewers from different parts of the world doing that as well.
Yeah. So I'm going to try and do one tomorrow while I've got a bit of time. And then probably not for a few days afterwards, but...
Hey David Stevens, how are you, man? I'm doing very well, thank you. How about yourself? Grinding away at our farming challenge, having some fun. Joe, what's going on with your mic? What do you mean? What's wrong with it?
Sounds alright to me. And hey David, how you doing?
Is it like crackling, or what's wrong with it? Because I just changed back to my old mic because it was the blue mic I had was crackling and being weird. Going good, just got home from my Wednesday night league from bowling at Woodville. How'd you go? How many strikes did you get?
Bowling?
Any perfect games? I could never get a perfect game, but I used to get a couple of strikes.
I can't even get a perfect bowl, to be honest. In bowling league, can you have the barriers up, or do you have to have no barriers?
I'd say in league you would have to have no barriers.
We should look at.
Flying got a few strikes.
Fantastic.
I love a good bowl. I haven't done it in ages.
I was just gonna say we should look at getting joining a darts league.
We get some more practice in the darts first.
Yeah. Well, maybe we'll hang out at one of the pubs and see how they go, and if they're shit, they'll be like, oh, we're actually not too bad.
Is it like? Does it sound like it's too loud and it's maxing out? Because I can see it keeps going to the sort of maximum. Let's have a look. If I put a limiter on here, I don't know how that works. Limiter.
I really don't want to do this spinach one. We've got just under an hour to go though.
Sounds like you've got static behind you. That's the issue I was having with the blue light that I had, so I got rid of it because I didn't seem to have this issue before. What if I move it back a little bit? Is that any better? Doesn't look like it. It still looks like it maxes out. Properties.
I'm going the wrong way here.
Maybe if I do that. Does that sound any better? Because I think I stuffed up in the filters and I put a gain on it, and that's maybe why it was being a pain. But that's now not maxing out anymore, so let me know if that's any better. Hello? You can still hear me fine?
So I couldn't hear any of that, to be honest. It was like there was no noise at all for me.
Yeah, but you'd be hearing me through the Discord mic, and that's different again.
Okay. Oh dear! I just got an email from
A little bit more.
from FPL.
FPO.
Your 24-25 summary, I think it was. I don't want to know.
Let's go up to 5. How does that sound? That's because I had it. For some reason, the gain was on 18, and then it. I don't know why. So I've dropped it to 5 now. So hopefully that helps a little bit. It's not bugging out on OBS anymore. It's not going red. So hopefully that's a lot better now. But thank you very much for pointing that out, because
Without you wouldn't know.
I wouldn't know. Yeah. I mean, your voice is great, but it's still that noise. Okay. What other things have I got on there? Property. What other filters have I got? Maybe it's the noise gate potentially. Maybe if I get rid of. Let's try getting rid of that. Just got rid of the noise suppression, so I don't know if that's gonna. If I keep that off, yeah, I don't know. Keeping that off though, that's picking up absolutely everything now. Because that just picks up every little tap and stuff, and I definitely don't want that. what I've got on there. What have I got stuck on? I've got the noise gate and the noise suppression. So I don't know, maybe it's the noise gate that's... So I don't know enough about audio and microphones, that's my problem. What does it sound like? Good night, mate. Love you. Still want it. Yeah, it's going alright. Having some issues with my mic. That sounded it. It's like you've got a soda can on your desk and it's getting vibrated when you talk. Unless it's picking up the fan on my computer, which is pretty loud, but I'm gonna have to look at my settings maybe when I finish stream then, because something's obviously not right. That might let me. That's odd, I'm not sure. Flurry, how you going? Just talking about you before, saying it's one of the homies that comes in all the time. I'm bringing you for you, hopefully we can figure it out. Have you bought the farm yet? Not fully. I've got one field, and I've got the second field at the moment, but I am looking to sell this field once I've finished doing the harvesting that I'm doing at the moment. Trying to flip it so that I can make some money off of it. But trying to figure out what's going on with my mic. Ages was saying it sounds like poo-poo.
I'm currently trying to make back all my money that I used, let's say.
Cool. That's fully harvested, so we can turn you off. Take you home.
Country roads.
Into my silo and see how much. Actually, before we do that, let's go boom. Sell the land back. Yes. Here's my finances. Repay my loan. Down. I think I had it. Yeah, there we go. Let's do that. I only really hear it when you talk. Maybe it is the fan from the computer then. I wonder if it's that or if it's... Maybe it's the fan. Hang on, let's try this for a sec. So I've just turned off the light that's next to the PC. Sorry, next to the mic. So can you still hear it now, or is that a little bit better? Because if it's not that, then it has to be the sound of the PC. And the fan is quite loud, so it gets really hot in this room. And there's nothing in this room practically at the moment. It's literally my desk, the two filing cabinets, and the computer. seems good here. Maybe it's that lightning. Because that power cord runs also down back past the mic. So maybe it's something to do with that. Maybe. If it sounds better, I'll just leave that light off and I'll just go back to using the one. Because they're not just normal, they're proper RGB lights that I used to have for the wrestling company. That the ones that I bought, so I took them and I closed it all down. So it's not like they're just a normal RGB light or a streaming one. So they do suck a bit of juice. I mean, it suits your farmer's feet pics. In the red room. Very good, very nice. Alright, interesting to see how much is in this silo. That's where I've got the other trailer and empty this in as well.
I've managed to
that Amsterdam effect.
I've managed to
Right.
make back $30,000 tonight so far, so I'm pretty happy with that.
Smashing it, mate.
Considering where I started the night.
Started from the bottom. Yeah.
Well, now we're still at the bottom, but
Well, at the moment you're still in the lead, technically.
well, sure, but I don't feel like it counts for much.
Are you guys streaming tonight? Cages in the throat?
All I can see is this stupid spinach harvesting contract. It's just staring me in the face. Well, I don't think we're going to have enough time to do it.
Nah.
And also, I don't really want to do it.
It's fair enough. I'm going to try and figure out what I'm going to do Friday night, because looks like our normal Age of Empires Fridays isn't going to happen, because someone decided he's going to get surgery on Friday, and
Well, look,
this has been
look.
sick.
To be fair, they told me Tuesday, then they moved it. That's not on me.
Yeah, that's fair. We were just having that conversation before and saying about how I struggle a little bit with streaming, and like, numbers have been really low lately, and it's just been a bit of a grind, and wanting to actually do it has been hard lately.
Yeah, once. That's like when I didn't stream on Sunday, I think when we did FIFA, I was like, that's actually quite fun, just not worrying about it.
Now to figure out what to do 2 days a week. Yeah, well, I've been streaming for Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, Friday lately. And it's been okay, because we've been doing the EAFC on sort of Sunday, Monday usually, or Sunday at least. And then Monday, Duke and I have sort of done Fortnite, and then Wednesday's this, and then Friday was Age of Empires. So we've had like a pretty consistent schedule, but Friday nights are definitely a slug. Nobody seems to want to watch Age of Empires anymore, so.
And it's really a shame.
Being able to play with your mates and not worry about streaming. Yeah, that's good as well.
We do have people that are able to come into our stream on a Friday night, they just choose not to.
Yeah, they literally play games with us at gyms.
Yeah.
So what are we at? 60 plus 25 is 85, plus 11 is 96. 97. I'm like 3,000 litres of short. No!
Don't you have to store it for a year as well?
It just says store 100,000 litres of grain in a silo. That's all I've got is the challenge.
Yeah. That's a shame. with that.
Kick them until they work in the stream.
But the thing
Well, look,
is,
I've done it multiple times. Sorry, I've done it multiple times. I'm like, hey, have a look at this, and I'll show them Bodhi or something like that. And they're like, oh, give me a second, I'll load up. They load up, have a look, and then they shut it straight down.
well, they put it. They're like, oh, can't you put it in Discord? Stream it in Discord for us. But I had the same discussion, like, you know, with a few people, and I'm just like, oh yeah, no, it's a bit hard because you need this, and you need that, and you know, it'd be nice if I had knew enough people to sort of come in, and they're like, oh yeah, no, it's hard. I understand completely because I used to do it, and this and that and the other. And I'm like, well, if you know, then why aren't you helping? You know, like if you understand the trouble and you know how much effort it is, surely you can, like, I would say that you don't even have to do anything, just lurk in there, just, you know, make it known that you're lurking in there. I don't know.
I haven't actually done anything for the sheep barn, and their health's going up. The meadow is doing its job. We've already got 6 litres of wool.
Yeah, if you put it on the grass,
Let's go!
if you put it on the grass, it'll take care of itself.
That's what it's doing. I'm so happy. Also, Duke, you're playing EA Sports FC 25 apparently.
Oh,
So
for the love of... Oh my Christ. Oh, give me a second, I'll change it. Not as much point with 42 minutes to go. But... I'm disappointed in myself.
You just reminded me of Jeremy Clarkson then. Oh Christ.
Well, we are both English, so I guess it makes sense. Alright, that's better. I mean, you've been in the chat for a good hour. You couldn't have told me before that.
I literally have you on my second screen and didn't even see it. So I can take that as well. Oh, that's fantastic. It was like me the other week. I did the same thing. I was like halfway through the stream and I was like, it says the wrong game.
I think I've come to the wrong place. I have come to the wrong place, haven't I? I'm having a good time.
Do sheep also make babies? Or do I need to buy more sheep?
I believe
No,
sheep
once I get to 100%, I'm sure they...
fuck each other's brains out.
Yeah, with the non-lethal way, if that's the way you want to put it, yeah. 80% fermented.
They give it the old lamb shank.
That's okay. Aegis was on his chatting screen for like 20 minutes before anyone said anything. I didn't even notice I was staring at the stream.
I think.
Didn't I do that the other night?
Yeah.
Playing gold?
Yeah, I think we've all done that though as well. At some point, it's like a rite of passage almost.
Chickens are doing well too. Still only got 5. Their health's at 100%, so hopefully they start eating each other's brains out soon. They've still got 5,000 litres, and we've got 9 eggs.
Nice.
9 eggs.
Oh no, I have to drive off the edge of a cliff. The game's not going that badly.
So that's sweet. Let's have a look at our finances. How much money have we made in solar? God damn it! I'm not trying hard enough and use something as a break. We can fuck something up. Oh, look, I'm pretty good at doing that, so. Finances. We've still got 100,000 in the loan, but we've got 32 grand, so that's okay. Where is the harvest income? That's right, this is where it's going to be hard to figure out where we get the money from solar.
The embarrassing thing for me was having the game on the wrong game. Is that I set it all up last night and I was like, yep, that's all good. Didn't even bother checking it today.
That's got me set then. Something's always fucking up. Ah, every time. Every goddamn time. I'm not sure what to do now because
Oh dear.
nothing's ready to harvest. This is all growing. Animals will sort themselves out. I don't have enough money to buy anything.
Welcome to my world.
Contracts going, or have you smashed them all?
I've done a lot of them, but most of them are like harvesting now.
See, these all say they're harvesting contracts, but then when you look at the map, it doesn't say there's anything ready to be harvested. So,
Yeah.
how?
I got some fucking dickhead coming down the middle of the road. Get out of the way, you knob.
Actually, I know why, because I've only got certain crops on. You put them all on, and then go, there we go, that's why this stuff. Alright, let's unselect those. Select wheat, barley, oats.
Oh shit. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, far out. But hey, the wood I need to pick up is right there. So
Vehicles. Does this? Is that clean running maps? Is that what that is? That looks the same as everything.
right, let's see if we can get this shit show on the road. 37 minutes to go.
But there's no one way on this one. What else does this do? Sorghum, soybeans. Stuff ready to be harvested. Alright, so we can't actually do anything else with that at the moment. 36 minutes left to do.
Oh, we're gonna. God, this.
What can we buy?
This would just not fly in OH&S.
Very special tomato plants out the back. You'll win for sure. It's not a bad plant, to be honest with you.
Because greenhouses are relatively cheap.
Yeah, and I completely forgot about them. And I can buy some of those right now because I have the Dosh.
Facilities.
I have the facilities, big man, but the other thing that I don't have is that I don't have a water truck.
What's going on with this?
I actually don't think I have the space at the moment.
So what you're saying is you actually don't have the facilities.
Copy water truck. Do that. Let's do that. Let's grab that. And is none of these owned running? What are you talking about? So the problem is now, I suppose I could do that. I don't need that much grass, do I?
Depends. Depends what your plans are, I suppose.
I don't have any plans, that's the problem. That overlaps with another project. Project rather. And press that button there. Okay, that's my
think that's kind of the thing for me this week because I had to have a plan. I was forced into having a plan.
Which side is the collection side? That side or is it that side? Why can't I tell? I can't remember which side is the collection side. I don't want to put it down because if I put it down, it's going to be stuffed and it's wrong. I wanted on the other one, it was that way, so the collection side would have been that side, I think. Ooh, chicken fence finished there. This is either gonna make or break them at the moment. Oh, that collection side's on that side. No. No. Oh, that's right. It works. I can do that. I can work with that. That's pretty close. So. That's fine. That's good. That's good. Really good. Make it work. Oh no, the door's on the other side. Oh no. I don't know. Get it in there. Oh no.
Sounds like a comedy of errors. It's like, yeah, I can do it, no, I can't. Yes, I can, no, I can't. So you're talking yourself into it and then out of it again.
Oh, door's there. What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing.
Do any of us?
Manage. Manage! Okay, so, if you want to pull is... Let's go here.
Why is that not?
Where is it? This way. Prices. So, the prices... Prices are pretty good. Lettuce is always good.
The devil's lettuce.
Yeah, so good lettuce. Let's do some lettuces. No, I want that one, so we'll activate that. And the app, what do we want? I want to store what we want to... What's the difference between distributing and selling?
I'm not really sure. I think one of them has it. I think it might sell it automatically. I think we've always had it on distributing. I think.
No, we usually have it on storing, so then we sell it ourselves.
But then if you have it on the other two, they never come out. But then they also don't actually. I don't think you get any extra money for it either. Like it doesn't go into your account. Well, I've never seen that happen anyway.
Setting to sell or don't to sell any product you have, and setting it to distribute or do harvest your cotton removed to cotton factory to move the fabric. Distribute if you're in the factory it turns fabric into clothes. Okay, so if you buy one out it's selling it. That way I can sell it off and make money. Because I don't have the facilities right now to
Buy a forklift.
myself. So let's do that. Let's chuck some of those in there. So now we have some lettuces to sell, but for us to be able to do that, we also need to buy a water cart. And a trailer.
Oh, fucking hell, I got 5 in that load.
I don't want to spend too much, so let's 2,000. That's 6,000. That's 8,000. I'm just going to go real cheap because that's what we can do. It's 585 for 2,000 litres. Let's get that. Let's get in the tractor, drop you off. Let's go get our water trailer. And we can just do a couple of trips to fill that bad boy up. Let us rejoice. Now, hopefully that this water is easy to get from somewhere. This is what I think your phone made, Drew. Oops. Lettuce and turnip.
That's right, because I don't use it anyway. Mine's solid, apparently.
Is that the best ones you reckon, Ethan? I need to go here. And where can I get water from? Can I just drive down there? Or is it going to be picky because it's salt water?
That should be fine.
I was just punning. I didn't get the pun. I'm not good enough. I'm not worthy! Well, we're about to see. I ruined it. That's what I'm used to doing, is just ruin stuff for people. There's rock there in the water. Can we reverse down into that and get that water? Or do we come up over here? Let us turn up. Oh, haha, get it now. I'm just slow, sorry about that. Your perfect pun was ruined by me. Can I get this? Ah, yeah, here we go. This works. It did work, but... It's just a baby trailer. That's just not too far away. Man, I can't believe that I did not get the lettuce turnip with me. I can turn some beets on. There we go. I don't know about that station, man. How do I change the station? Ah, wrong button! Definitely not that one.
This truck seems like it needs more space.
There was a way to change the stations, but... How do you change the stations? Radio stations?
It shouldn't be anyway. Let's hope.
Toggle radio 5, not
I
station
got away
6.
with that one.
There we go, the rock station.
Now where we're
Dun,
going to go?
dun, 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 dun.
Not down a cliff, by the looks of it.
There's the tunes for ages. They're not the greatest, but they're better than nothing. What's the difference between tuner and a piano? You can tune a piano, but you can't piano a tuner.
I was trying to get into the soundboard to give you a golf clap, but not quick enough.
You know it's bad when you just get wow. Right. How are we looking?
I'm going to have to take the next exit because I can't do it on this one.
How much is this store?
We've only got 22 minutes left as well.
Oh, I can get 40,000 litres of water. Holy hell. So we're going to have to do a couple of different trips. Say it again. Are you joking? Do you want to clip it? Is that what it is? Ah, Yuffie missed it. So what's the difference between a tuner and a piano? You can tune a piano, but you can't piano a tuner. They even give you the pity laugh at the end of it as well. No, God, please, no! Oh, T-boned me, you bastard. Oh, you and your fancy G-Wagon just taking me out. I know I didn't. I failed to right away, but whatevs. All I can think about is Steve Carell with that. No! God, please, no! Don't you wag your tail at me, Yuffie. It's pretty cool. How do you get them that big?
That's what she said.
That's what she said. Is that a new thing that you can spending bitties? Oh, okay. Oh, is that what those twitching effects are? And let me guess, it costs you biddies, but Twitch takes it all.
There you go.
Assholes.
Oh wow, there's a lot more harvesting contracts now.
On-screen celebration. Did it work?
But there were no good ones.
I'm assuming that just works on your side, because I don't see it on my side. Promote party?
Oh, that's
Look at
it.
all these things, this is kind of cool. Oh, there you go. Oh, thank you so much for the bits. I appreciate that. can I steal?
Carrots.
There's no good ones.
Well, I was just looking at them. Trust me, if there are any good ones, I would have taken them.
Well,
Honey.
10 grand's good reward, but for 9 acres, that's going to take forever to get carrots.
That's going to take about 5 years.
I feel like I need to open up my own stream just to see how this looks. I think I've been too late. There you go.
Let's see one for eggs.
So let's store this trailer in here. So we're starting to get some machinery here. We've got a couple of trailers. Let's see, a fertilizer. We've got a mower in there behind. And I can't drive for shithouse, but what am I doing?
Oh my goodness, 33.
What am I doing with my life? Get in there. Just shove it in there. Oh no. I don't know how I managed that. I'm in the air and my trailer is in the air too.
Oh dear. I don't know what I'll do now. Problem is, if I take out one of these bigger contracts, it's going to have expired by next week.
Anyway. Alright, I'll go in there. Joe couldn't back up a phone. I couldn't do anything right now. Alright, how's my chickens going? Damn! 100% health, which is good. I feel like these guys need to start doing the dirty deeds.
I've got 300 eggs,
300 eggs?
so I'm close to knocking off that one.
I have 9 still.
That means I'm going to have to get a forklift at some point to lift it, because I can't lift it. I need to move these rocks somehow.
Chickens. Start rolling eggs, mates.
Start making it happen.
Alright, so lettuces. What do I want to get next? I feel like right now it's just a prep for next episode, you know? We've only got less than 15 minutes left, I think.
Yeah, I'm starting to look into
Let us alone.
a couple of options.
I need to. How much of it is? Definitely outside my budget. Where is chaff. One of these had. I don't know actually. Look at
It's
Ep4
not really a,
and realise we don't need it anymore. We do need, however,
what's the other things?
what are these? Discover rules for shallow cultivation of fields. What are those?
Oh, what I could do actually.
We will need a mulch. We need a big ass plow.
What is it? 100,000 plus.
I think we'll need that to begin with. No, this is the thing that I should have bought. One of these.
How can that then not be owned by me?
I don't really know what to do.
I've got some things just in the go now, which is good. Some lights really. See what I'm able to do. 10 more minutes.
Is there?
Sheep paddock. With any sheep paddock, can you still produce things, or does it have to be one of the bigger ones? Because when I looked, if you look at the construction on the cheapest one, like it doesn't actually look like it's got a way for stuff to be produced.
I'm not sure. Trees? What do you mean by trees? Plant some trees? Is that what you mean? I suppose I could if I wanted to. Then I'd need to buy the tools to be able to do that as well. Sell the dirt. I wish I could.
How did that fail? Did you do the Deadwood contract?
No.
Oh. I tried to do it, but it said it failed.
How much does it cost to?
I'm gonna regret this, but fuck it.
That's that's a little bit of misleading. It says 15 grand, and then to put the crane on, it's an extra 30.
Oh, really?
Dodgy. Absolute dodgy. Where's my language over here? Where's my fuel barrel if I want to? Let's do that. I'm probably going to regret that, but maybe I can sell it later if I really want to, but in the meantime, it means I can clean up that mess that I made. Well, hopefully clean up the mess that I made.
I've been doing this contract now for 2 minutes and I'm only 4% in. I don't think I'm finishing this.
Which one was that? Was that the Beats one?
It was a spinach one. The 139 next to the shop.
That harvester is quite small as well.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad that works. I was a bit worried I wasn't going to be able to pick that up with the trailer.
Why is it going all the way out there? It makes no sense to me.
Let's hope that we've cut this wood up enough. I don't think I have. I'm going to cut some more up. Oh, there's a wood up there. Should need to wake up and start doing some work.
Make your fur grow quicker. Or your wool.
Unfold the timber trap. do it? No, that's not the one. What is this? I want to unfold it. Okay. And then we want to do that, I guess. And then we want to do... Oh, look at that. Look how long it gets. And then how do we... What's that? What am I doing? What's that? Hey, oh, okay. Let's, oh, there we go. I think. Let's go that way. Oh, this is not easy to control. Kind of vending machine.
Which one's it? I'm doing the wood one. They're a lot less fun than the other wood ones.
I'm just trying to clean up the mess I made, to be honest with you. Well, that didn't work.
Well, we've got 2 minutes to go.
To go, and I am not going to even get a piece of wood picked up at this rate. Just carry on.
We're into the final minute.
This camera angle sucks. I am not having any luck with this tour.
"30 seconds to go."
Oh, look at me go. I took that one little tiny bit of wood. And watch this fall off the back of the truck as soon as I put it up.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time has finished.
Oh, we've got one bit of water. Let's go. Oh, time's up.
Power down your machines.
Another episode down. One piece of wood on. This piece of wood here is like invisible, but it's here. You can't pick it up, which is weird.
It might be because it's underneath your
Pick it up with my hands though, that's random.
strange.
Very random.
As I look out across the night sky. I'm going to call that a successful night, I think. I didn't pay any money back, but I got a few things done. I've put something else in for a future thing, so that's good as well.
Yeah, look, I'm not going to say that I had a successful night, to be honest with you. I built myself up with a lot of hope, and we didn't get anywhere near where I thought I was going to do. Saying that, I was close. I think I'm like 3,000 litres off of finishing that grain in the silo. So what's that? 37,832 plus 25. So that's what, 50, 62, 63. Hang on a sec, I swear there was more. Hang on, have I fucked up here?
I don't know. What does it say in your silo?
One silo says I have 60,702 litres of sorghum, 25,572 litres of wheat, and 11,694 millet. And then I go to the other silo, and it says I have 37,832 litres.
Well, yeah, that's over 100,000. I would say.
So, oh bang. So, the wheat and canola matches up, but one silo says I've got 37,832 of sorghum, and the other one says 60,000. So I reckon I have 100,000.
Sounds like you do. Doesn't have to be of a particular grade, does it, or is it total?
No, just total. So
Yeah, well, I would say you definitely got more than that.
so I had enough in there the whole time. I could have sold it on the train, and then I could have been done. But oh well. At least we know in the next episode, I've got some easy tick offs there. Hopefully.
Well, you could almost tick it off now. You've got it.
Not really. I still gotta sell it. I suppose I can.
You're storing it.
The Crop King. So we can tick that one up. So that is done. I was just thinking that as well. There's a possibility that the reason that your contract ran out was because you also forgot to close the game again for like 45 minutes after you finished playing it last week.
Oh, yeah, maybe. Yeah, that might be part of it.
So, with that being said, that means I have 2 challenges completed. You have 3 still.
Yep.
Which means that next week I have another challenge that I will be able to. Next time Joe has a realization. It's not many times that I have them. But next week, yeah, I'll be able to tick off another nice and easy.
I have a feeling that next week I'll be able to tick off the eggs.
I have a feeling.
And then.
It's gonna be a good time.
And I already know I've got the one in the bank when the field is ready to be harvested, but that's going to be a long time away yet.
So as soon as I start touching base again, it's gonna call one, as what you're saying.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that I've got a couple that are sort of there. You've got other ones like the sheep and stuff. I don't think I've started on those ones yet. Yeah. I think it's.
I'm not sure how we're going to work out the solar one.
Is it not in the menu?
No, because in the finances it doesn't have solar earned. It's only under harvest earned. So it puts all the harvests together, which is all well and good. But I made like $5,000 off of the solar for the last month. And if I don't harvest anything, then I can see it quite easily, but that's not going to be realistic.
Yeah.
So I don't know how we're going to work that out. I suppose if we say that, well, I know that I'm making about $5,000 per month, then every 18 months I'm going to make 18 months in the game, but I've made 100,000 from solar panels.
As if you don't add to it.
I think with the amount of challenges that we've got, it's going to take more than 18 months in the game anyway, so.
Yeah, I think so.
But I agree on that. But we'll see. We will see.
Indeed.
But either way, don't forget to close the game down this time.
No, I won't. I've actually got it open this time rather than trying to do stuff in the background.
Yeah. So I am Outskis. Talking about being Outskis, that is me done for the stream tonight. Thank you for those who came in. I really do appreciate you. It makes the night a lot better if we can sit here and talk to some people, so I appreciate you all. And if you haven't already, make sure you follow our YouTubes. Mine is in my socials links that I've just popped there. And if you haven't followed my other socials, feel free to do that too if you like. If you don't, that's fair. I'm not forcing you to do anything, but everything helps us out. So, and if you haven't already, make sure you follow all of our friends, Euphoric Mania, Aegis, Duke Marshall, all the good homies, and we will be back on Friday. Well, I will be back on Friday night. Duke probably won't be because he's got surgery.
I have nasal
I'll
surgery.
be back on Friday night with something. I'm not sure yet. So
I'll be
have a great rest of your week.
I'll be back tomorrow though, because I have tomorrow off. So
If you've got nothing on during the day, make sure you tune into Duke's streams. I will probably be in there as well while I pretend to work. I've got heaps to do tomorrow, so I will be flat out working and I'll listen to his beautiful voice in the background.
oh, too kind to me.
But on that note, love to all. See you next time. Bye from me.
Bye from me.